Hello there everyone, welcome to some more Pokemon Scarlet Hardcore Nuzlocke. This is episode... I've lost track, episode 21? I want to say? I'm trying to think. I think 19 was a gym episode, and I record one episode before this, so that would be 20. So then I think this is 21? I might be wrong in that, it might be something like 22 or whatever. So in this video... I want to go through some of the things I have prepared for. I have, as you will see in this clip right about now, caught my little friend Rose here. So here's the clip. So there you go. As you can see, I found a Glimmet right over in there. Called it Rose. Just because, I thought it was a sort of nice, plant sort of rose thing. I originally wanted to call it like Toxic Rose or something like that, but I just thought Rose was nice. It's also a girl, so, I'm like, yeah, Rose is pretty perfect for it. So I haven't taken a look at it at all. It is Toxic Debris. I don't know if that's its only ability. With up special defense, down speed, that's not bad, I think. Speed is decent on it, but I mean, up special defense isn't too bad. And we're actually going to go through some of my other team changes as we set up our Pokemon. Also going back to the Magikarp I caught at the end of the last episode, I have decided to change the rules very slightly. So the Magikarp here, I will not count as my encounter for that last route. I will instead count it as me failing to catch the Pokemon I was meant to catch. I thought about it more, and I'm like, I really don't want to just, not count the encounter, and I felt so weird after doing that, and I wanted to sort of stay true to the series. So if I put a Pokemon on there that can't be found and has no regional equivalent, like Misdreavus and Drifloon, then I will make the encounter not count, and I will count it as failing the encounter. So, no respins for the wheel. I didn't like that, and after I did it and caught it, and then after the episode finished, I thought about it more, and I'm like, I really don't want to do that. So, I'm not going to do that. I obviously record these before some of the others come out. So by this point, you guys could have commented on that. But I've already recorded this. So I'll read those, obviously in the future when that one comes out. But hopefully you guys like the decision. So we're going to go through some of my other team changes. I also have Shrewd and Rush here, who will be evolving sometime soon. I wanted to evolve them on camera. Rush specifically might take a little bit to evolve because I want to try and get the Dusk form Lycanroc if I can. Not that there's really much difference, I believe. I just want to get that one. That's probably my favorite design-wise, so that's why it's just like, oh, well, I would like to maybe try and get that. I've never gotten one before. So, yeah, I wanted to do that. And then Shrew just, evolves in a few levels also. But as for my other Pokemon, I think Adele and Red King were the other two I trained up. We'll just quickly go through all their moves. They're all level 30 outside of Rose, and then the two that need to evolve, which we'll get to those while we're exploring this episode. What I want to do in this video will be finish exploring all of these little grass area here. West Province Area 2, I believe all this is, and then also the cave here. Then I want to make my way over here to Medali, I want to say it is. Yes, Medali. I won't encounter Pokemon in this episode. I just sort of want to make my way through all of West Province area too. And then next episode, I want to explore this part. Maybe explore part of it, because you have this area, which gets, a little north. So maybe we'll explore like this south bit that we're going to pass through in this episode. And do the gym. I want to try and do the gym in the next episode too. So that's the plan. And hopefully we can get it done. I'm a bit sad that I didn't get my plans done in the last episode. But this episode, definitely want to finish them and get it done. So, yeah, let me go through my team changes quickly. And then we can actually start exploring. We have Jean here, the Bronzor. Has Confuse Ray, Gyro Ball, Hypnosis, and Extrasensory. We have Eggy with Echoed Voice, Charm, Disarming Voice, and Sweet Kiss. We have Hammer with Headbutt Workup, a new addition. Yawn and Dig. Rose, we already went over. We have Adele here with Snarl, Yawn, Incinerate, and Roar. And then Red King got Brick Break, Payback, Bubble Beam, and Protect. So some decent move changes came along there. No shinies, which I really want to try and avoid encountering shinies as much as possible in the series. Unless it's on camera. I still feel a little bad for the Meryl not being on camera. Even though it was a legitimate Pokemon, I did find it while grinding my Pokemon. But, I want to try and keep as many of those on camera as possible. So maybe if I find a shiny off camera, I don't count it anymore. I don't know. We'll see. I don't have that many. I mean, I have 4. That is actually quite a lot of shinies. But still, maybe I'll make it so if I get another Pokemon that's shiny while grinding, I will, obviously catch it because it's a shiny, but I won't use it for the series. So, I don't know. That might be a thing. So tell me if you guys like that too. We fixed up Rose's moves a bit. We have given it Ancient Power and Acid Spray. And let's actually go start exploring this area thoroughly now. I know I quickly glossed over in the last episode, but it is time to actually go through it fully. I don't even remember what I covered in the last episode. Oh, I guess I already did the lighthouse. Oh, well. I guess we'll move on from here, because there should be an item up there, but I guess I collected it already. I don't really have much I can do in this Porto Marinata here. We won't explore it too thoroughly. These birds are blocking the item. I'm actually going to despawn them, because they are just a bit scary. There you go. No more birds. So I think there's a trainer somewhere on the beach, maybe? I don't know, I just remember there being someone to battle me. They don't seem to be here right now. I think that's a trainer, finally. I was looking, there's no trainers out of all the bits I've explored at the moment. Their specialty will be defeating us, which it won't, because I'm not going to get defeated. Curly is interesting though. It is weak to us, and we are 3 levels higher than it, but I am a little scared of a psychic move here. So I think I'm just going to go to Jean. Does Jean one-shot this thing? I mean, it's 7 levels higher. I am maybe slightly over-leveled for, this particular bit. You know, they do get somewhat strong. They do get to, 26, I think, around here. But I mainly wanted to make sure I was strong enough to deal with the gym without issues. And I think even maybe in the cave part, the Colonnade Hollow, I believe it's called, they get a bit higher too. So I wanted to make sure I was at least high enough to deal with those. Oh no, she's crying. It's sad. This is what defeat tastes like though. Such good humor. One part I forgot I could access though is actually this item here for a chipped pot. And also there's another item here. I actually didn't realize there is a couple items on the side here. So I can go get those because, you know, I can actually reach them. Because I have a ton of items in this city on roofs and stuff like that. And I'm not allowed to do the Titan, so I can't get higher jump distance or climbing, so I can't really access any of those. So that's why I sort of have to skip this city and its collectibles. Which is a little sad, but you know, once we get those, I have maybe a different series planned for those. I don't know. Tell me if you guys would like to see a different series after this, and also Thunderbolt. That's a great move. I have a different series planned to tackle the Titans and the Star bases, or Team Star leaders. I don't know what to exactly call them. But Team Star, you know, however you want to address them by. I have a different series planned for both of those. So hopefully make it to that point and actually beat this series. Not that I won't do it if I don't beat this series, because I will beat the series in some way at least. Yeah, we'll get to those after this, because I do want to fully play through this game, as I did with Sword and Shield. Outside of the DLC, though, I didn't play the Sword and Shield DLC, but there is DLC for this game. So, who knows, maybe I will go do that. Some recording for that. I don't know, you guys can tell me if you would like that or not. Ah, there you go. Someone wants to go to Casaroya so badly here, it looks like. Oh, do you know what it means, actually? What does it mean? I don't know. I want to imagine it's like casserole, you know. Except like maybe water casserole, some way. Because it is a city, you know, with water, and also its gym leader is a chef. Sand attack is very annoying, though. I think that might one-shot it. No, it doesn't one-shot it quite yet. Sand Tomb. Can you Sand Tomb and dig at the same time? Because I know Sand Tomb prevents you from switching out, but does it prevent you from going underground? No, it does not. And do I still take damage also? I do still take damage. Very interesting interaction. Oh, but I missed. There you go. Sandy gas is finally gone. Bit annoying. Actually, maybe more than a bit. But it wasn't going to beat Hammer. Hammer is way too defensive. Masquerade I have to keep in. I will actually go to Rose here. And Rose should maybe be able to one-shot this thing with a rock move. I become a water type. Which is very weird that Soak does that. It changes your type to water. I do one-shot it though. Good job, Rose. Already doing good work. It's a royal casserole. There you go. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's something with casserole. It would have to be. Because what other word has casseroya, you know? Like casserole. There you go. Someone's very excited about nature here. I mean, to be fair, this is a beautiful environment, and the game did a great job having like all of these different areas that actually like feel unique. That is one thing I love about this game. Is it actually feels very nice. Doesn't feel like the same boring place over and over and over again. It actually is open and just feels different. Look at that damage though. That's so good. 1 ancient power, and then I can also boost off of that. Rose is, I think, going to be a great member to this team. Also, special attacking rock type. Like, there's not many of those. That is one thing that I do enjoy that they did with Glimmet is they made it a special attacker. Because there are not many special attacking rock types out there. There's so few special attacking rock moves even. Like Ancient Power, Power Gem, Meteor Beam, I guess is another one. Those are the three I can think of off the top of my head, but there's not many of them in comparison to physical rock moves. There's also a yellowish sword here. I'm going to say that's a sword. And we also got Heat Wave, so that's nice. We aren't going to collect those. I've mentioned that before, but I'm going to mention it again because it's a different episode. We aren't collecting those just yet. I want to beat the game and all of the stories and stuff like that, and then we'll collect that end game. I believe that the actual route portion of this area is cleared out. Now we have to go into Colonnade Hollow, which is still part of the route. It's just sort of another like big feature of it. So we're going to go in here and also clear out this too. This guy prefers the indoors. I mean, a lot of people do. Some people don't though, which is fine because, you know, sports and other outdoor activities are also pretty nice, but you know, this place is pretty nice looking. It's very beautiful. So I can definitely agree with that. And he's a scientist, so him going outside makes a lot of sense too. I think I want an acid spray here. So acid spray doesn't do much damage. It actually did quite a bit. But the main use of it is it lowers the opponent's special defense. So this actually sets me up to go for another attack after this. A little Venoshock here. And there you go. I thought there was more activity in this cave. Like, there's really not many items or trainers. I thought there was definitely a lot more to do in here. But it is just nice to look at. I mean, I was looking at this for quite a bit trying to find this Glimmet. I spent probably at least an hour looking for it. So yeah, that was pretty fun though. I mean, I got it in the end. So that's nice, unlike the Scarlet, which I could just not find at all. And hopefully it lives a long and prosperous time, and it doesn't die here, because that did quite a bit of damage. We're going to just acid spray. I could maybe Ancient Power there and just one-shot it. I don't know if I actually do get a one-shot on it. Fighting Terror Shard, that is pretty nice. Definitely going to need a lot more to actually change a type. It's not like that important to mention, but it is just something nice to collect and get. Because, you know, maybe eventually if we do ever get enough, which I don't think we will in this series. Also, this is a black level trainer, so I'll skip them. Something else I really don't plan to touch too much in this series. Yeah, eventually we might get enough. Combining every single series and doing all the post-game stuff, you know, maybe that's enough in the end to actually change a Pokemon's type. And I still don't think so, because it takes quite a bit of time to actually change type. Here's also our Gimmighoul. We do not get to catch this. I did think there's the item up there. Can I reach that? Maybe I can. Yes, indeed we can. That is Dragon Pulse. Wow, that is quite nice. That is actually both of those parts of West Province Area 2 explored. So I guess we will just make our way up to Medali now. Let's get moving there then. Behold my illusions. What illusions are you going to be performing? Also, aren't you meant to be like a fashion person? Yeah, you're a model. Are all the models in this game like psychics and magicians? Because I believe the 7th gym leader... Ooh, wow, this is a step up in levels. I was right about that there would be one. I didn't think it would be that much, though. Went from like 24s to 29 instantly. So I do have to be a little careful here. But I think I should be fine. I mean, that does great damage. Oh, wow, that's a Zora. Okay, I wasn't expecting a Zora. Yeah, no, back to what I was saying. The 7th gym leader is psychic. And do they have like some sort of special powers? They might. I don't remember too well, but I do know they are a psychic gym leader. I can imagine they have some sort of special thing. Shadow Ball? I'm up special defense nature, so I'm dead. Wow. I was not expecting that to beat me. That is... Wow, okay, that's my first loss of the series. That is no more Rose. Wow, okay. That is quite bad. That is pretty bad. I spent so long looking for that. I'm going to sleep you now. But I was thinking I would like live that maybe a little better. Especially with up special defense. Shadow Ball coming in again. Yeah, like look at that. I took that pretty fine on Adele. That is shocking and sad. And yeah, poor Rose. I literally just caught it. It is a little risky right now, because I think I might be in critical hit range. But I don't have a great option, and I am lowering its special attack. So hopefully I am fine with Adele here. Stays asleep, good. Because Hammer can't do anything to this. This is a perfect counter to Hammer. I do get U-turn on Shrewd, which is fine, I guess. I think I have to get rid of Switcheroo because I don't know what that's going to do for me in this series because none of the trainers have items. Well, okay, I guess that is the second Pokemon in the Death Box. I don't really have much to say. Rosie had great potential, and I'm sad to lose you super early. Like, I literally just caught you, and I spent an hour trying to catch you. Just for you to die to a non-even critical hit Shadow Ball from a Drifloon. I was not expecting that to one-shot at all. I didn't even think it would have Shadow Ball at level 29. That's so shocking. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was bad by me. I should have just been better. My first actual loss of the series, because the Ralts died to a wild Pokemon, which was sad. But I didn't really need Ralts too much. But I feel like Rose was like a good Pokemon that I would bring to the endgame. I was actually already considering it once I rolled it, bringing it into at least the later stages of the game. I guess I can't even have that consideration now. Because it's dead. I'm a little scared to face this person now. I'm not going to send out Shrewd first. Shrewd will probably die instantly. It is not prepared to fight things. We'll get Jean in the front and beat up this person's very cute Pokemon. I do want to confuse Riot. I think I can extra sensory here pretty safely. Hopefully it hits itself. Maybe? Good, it hits itself. That does decent damage. I don't think Gyro Ball does more because I believe Electric resists Steel. I'm going to switch just to be safe into Hammer. Charm. Annoying. It doesn't do much because of the Charm. He's going to Charge, which powers up his next electric move. I was actually hoping I would beat it with Headbutt there, so I didn't dig. Okay, there's the Headbutt, so it didn't really matter. We finally reached Medali, and we will be saving right here. So I'm going to get the evolution of both Shrewd and Rush right now, so hopefully you enjoy. yep, that's the end of the episode. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. So thank you, and goodbye.